All right, boys and girls, today we're going to be completing 16.5. 16.5 is problem solving, make a table, and look for a pattern. All right, so first we're going to go over the Pearson video. After that, I have some teaching slides that I'm going to go over to show you some examples. The examples are very similar to the assignment you have today. It's going to be super awesome and super easy for you guys. Let's get started.
You can make a table to help solve a problem.
Let's solve a problem.
Analyze. Daniel wants a new coat. The coat costs $40. He makes $10 a day walking a dog. If he works for 5 days, will he have enough money? Plan. You can make a table and look for a pattern to find out. Each day, Daniel earns $10. How much money will Daniel make in 5 days?
So take a look at the chart. If he earns $10 every day, by the 5th day, he will have $50.
Solve and justify. He will have $40 on day 4 for the coat. He will make $50 in all. He will have enough money for the coat. How can you be sure your answer is correct? Evaluate. You can count by tens to check. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. Every day he will have more money. The answer makes sense. Now you know how to make a table to find a pattern.
All right, boys and girls, so let's take a look at our assignment today. Today, you're going to be looking for a pattern. The cool thing about this assignment is that it builds off of skip counting. If you remember skip counting, then you will be able to look for patterns. So let's take a look and analyze the word problem, and then we'll plan how we're going to solve for it. So it says, Miss Aman has $14 in week 1, all right? So if she has $14 in week 1, she spends $2 every week. Remember, if we're talking about spend, we're going to think about subtraction because she's taking away. She's going to give it away. She spends $2 every week. How much money will she have left after 6 weeks? So if it's asking you about spending, we know that the number is going to get smaller. I'm not getting more money, it's going to get smaller. Well, how much smaller is it going to get? It says that after each week, I lose $2 because I spend $2. That means I'm going to take away 2. So on week 1, I had $14. I spent $2. So on week 2, after that, it's going to be what? 14 minus 2. That takes me to $12. Now, on week 3, it's going to be the same thing. I'm losing another $2. So 12 minus 2, that gives me $10. Look at the pattern that we have here. Every single time, it's getting a little bit bigger. It's getting a little bit smaller. So 14, 12, 10, I'm losing another $2. It's going to be $8. Then we know that it's going to be, take away 2, it's going to be $6. And then take away 2, it's going to be $4. So every week I am spending money. I'm spending $2. So if you look at my table here, you will know how much I will have left after 6 weeks. Well, on week 6, how much money will I have left? I will have $4. This required me to skip count backwards. I'm counting down by 2. So I will have $4 left. All right, let's take a look at another example. This one says, Miss Seja helps her friend with her turtle. That's very nice of Miss Seja. She earns $5 every day. So let's plan. If she's earning $5 every day, how much money will she have after 6 days? So she's getting $5 every day. Well, using our skip counting pattern, we know that skip counting by 5 means that 5 plus 5 is going to get me 10. So I'm going to have $10. Then I'm going to have 15, 5, 10, 15. On day 4, she's going to have $20. On day 5, she's going to have $25. And by day 6, she's going to have $30. So let's take a look at it and make sure we have it right. So she gets $5 every day that she helps her friend. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, after 6 days, she will have $30. Now, if I asked you how much money she had on, if I asked how much money did she have on day 4, you could take a look at the table and you would know that on day 4, she has $20. Now, let's take a look at another example. Miss Imbreen is saving money to buy a bracelet she wants. She saves $10 every month. How much will she have after 6 months? Let's move this to months since we are at months. How much money will she have after 6 months? So boys and girls, if we're starting at $10, we know that we're going to skip count by 10. So 10, add 10 more to that, and we're going to be at 20. On month 3, she's going to have 30, 10, 20, 30. We know that the next one is going to be 40, 50, and then 60. So how much money will she have after 6 months? She will have $60 after 6 months. Notice that each one has a skip counting pattern. If you look at the word problem, you will know how much money they're either going to spend, which means take away, or save, which means adding, right? So let's take a look at your assignment today and what you're going to be doing. Boys and girls, for your assignment today, it says 16.5 problem solving, look for a pattern. Well, if we look at number 2 here, it says Hank has $18 in week 1, and we see week 1 and he has $18. Now it says he spends $2 every week. How much money will he have left after 6 weeks? Remember, think subtraction because he's spending. So 18 minus 2 is 16. Now we're going to take away another $2 because on week 3 he spent another $2. We'll know that we're going to be at, count backwards, 16, 15, 14. We're going to have $14. That means we're going to take away another 2, and you get the pattern. Now let's take a look at another problem right here. It says, Mary sells friendship bracelets. She earns $5 every day. How much money will she earn after 6 days? Well, boys and girls, if she's earning, that means she's getting money, right? So she's adding more money. So take a look at the pattern. We have 5, 10. You get the pattern. She's earning 5, so we're going to be skip counting by 5. So what we can do is we can look at a pattern using a table, and we can analyze the information to find the answer. If you have any questions, I can set up a live session with you. I can go over the problems, or I can reteach it to you. Otherwise, you may go ahead and get started with your 16.5 problem solving.